See more 623 species in genus Philodendron at monsteraholic.com. Philodendron Mayoi vs. Tahiti. My Philodendron Mayoi is a slow and steady grower. It puts out new leaves consistently, but they take their sweet time unfurling. The velvety texture of the new leaves is unlike anything else in my collection. It's so soft, I can't resist giving it a little pat every time a new one emerges. Tahiti, on the other hand, seems to be a bit more vigorous in my experience. A friend has one, and it puts out new growth much faster, with leaves that unfurl a little quicker. Both are stunning plants, but Mayoi wins for me with its luxuriously soft new foliage. Philodendron Mayoi vs. Elegans. Philodendron elegans is like the social butterfly of the philodendron world compared to my Mayoi. It grows much faster, sending out new leaves constantly. The foliage is a lighter, more vibrant green, and the leaves are long and elegant, just like its name suggests. However, the elegans seems a bit thirstier than the Mayoi. I have to keep a closer eye on the soil moisture, and it doesn't seem as forgiving if I forget to water it. Philodendron Mayoi vs. Radiatum. This is where things get interesting. Philodendron radiatum, with its round, split leaves, looks completely different from my Mayoi. It's kind of like a spiky, green sun growing in my living room. The radiatum grows quickly too, and it seems to love climbing. I've got it propped up on a moss pole, and it's happily reaching for the sky. While the aesthetics are very different, both plants share a similar easygoing personality. They're both forgiving of underwatering and don't seem to mind lower light conditions. Philodendron Mayoi vs. Selim. The Selim is the giant of the bunch. Its enormous, lobed leaves can reach up to several feet wide, making it a real statement piece. It definitely needs more space than my Mayoi, which is happy chilling on a shelf. While the Selim's size is impressive, it's not the easiest plant to care for. It requires a lot of humidity and consistent watering, and the large leaves can be prone to damage. Philodendron Mayoi vs. Xanadu. Philodendron Xanadu is another beauty with split leaves, but unlike the spiky radiatum, the Xanadu's leaves have a softer, more graceful look. It grows at a moderate pace, putting out new leaves regularly but not as quickly as the elegans. While both the Mayoi and Xanadu are known for being easy to care for, I found the Xanadu a little more sensitive to light. It gets a bit leggy if it doesn't have enough indirect sunlight. Is Philodendron Mayoi rare? Philodendron Mayoi is considered relatively rare in cultivation compared to more common philodendron species in cultivars. Philodendron Mayoi is native to Ecuador and is known for its striking foliage with deeply lobed leaves and attractive veining. Due to its rarity, Philodendron Mayoi may be more difficult to find for sale and may command higher prices compared to more widely available philodendron varieties. It's often sought after by collectors and enthusiasts for its unique appearance and limited availability. However, availability and rarity can vary depending on factors such as local demand, availability from nurseries or collectors, and trends within the plant community. It's always a good idea to check with specialized nurseries, online plant marketplaces, or botanical gardens if you're interested in acquiring a Philodendron Mayoi for your collection. How to care for Philodendron Mayoi plant. Here's a guide to care for your Philodendron Mayoi plant. 1. Light. Indirect light. Philodendron Mayoi prefers bright, indirect light. Avoid direct sunlight, especially in hot climates, as it can scorch the leaves. However, some filtered sunlight can help enhance the plant's growth and coloration. 2. Temperature. Warmth. Maintain temperatures between 65 degrees Fahrenheit to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius, for optimal growth. Protect the plant from drafts and temperature extremes. 3. Humidity. High humidity. Philodendron Mayoi thrives in high humidity environments. Provide additional humidity by misting the leaves regularly, using a humidity tray, or placing the plant in a room with a humidifier. 4. Watering. Moderate watering. Water your Philodendron Mayoi when the top inch of soil feels dry to the touch. Water thoroughly, allowing excess water to drain away from the pot. Avoid overwatering, as it can lead to root rot. 5. Soil. Well-draining soil. Plant your Philodendron Mayoi in a well-draining potting mix rich in organic matter. A mix formulated for aroids or tropical plants works well. 6. Fertilizing. Fertilizer application: feed your Philodendron Mayoi with a balanced, water-soluble fertilizer diluted to half strength every 4 to 6 weeks during the growing season, spring to fall. Reduce fertilization during the winter months. 7. Pruning. Pruning maintenance: trim away any yellowing, dead, or damaged leaves as needed to maintain the plant's appearance and health. You can also prune to control its size and shape. 8. Support. Staking: provide support for your Philodendron Mayoi if it becomes top-heavy or leggy. You can use stakes or a moss pole to help the plant climb and maintain an upright growth habit. 9. Pest and disease control. Pest management: watch for common pests such as spider mites, aphids, and mealybugs. Treat infestations promptly with insecticidal soap or neem oil. Disease prevention: ensure good air circulation around the plant to prevent fungal diseases. Avoid overcrowding and overwatering, which can create favorable conditions for disease development. 10. Repotting. Repotting: repot your Philodendron Mayoi into a slightly larger container every 1 to 2 years or when it outgrows its current pot. Choose a pot with drainage holes to prevent waterlogging. 11. Toxicity. Toxicity: keep your Philodendron Mayoi out of reach of pets and children, as it is toxic if ingested. By following these care guidelines, you can keep your Philodendron Mayoi healthy and thriving, enjoying its beautiful foliage in your home or garden.